My name is Mark Lenters. I'm with GHD Inc. We're a transportation consulting firm of record for Maine DOT. I was recommended for this project by the DOT based on my knowledge of traffic safety and highway engineering. This presentation documents historical and future traffic and access issues in and around the Route 27 corridor in Boothbay Center. Our purpose is to present the background history, identify the current and future issues, and present possible solutions. These issues have been studied by the DOT for over 15 years. Long-standing Route 27 access and turn lane safety issues, increasing traffic pressure on the corridor, especially through town, the need to introduce alternative modes such as bicycling and walking. Coastal communities are becoming increasingly attractive. The solution for the Boothbay Center area has been delayed, but trends continue, with the example of the Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens plans for expansion, solutions to intersection congestion in the area require a proactive, multi-agency, multi-party cooperative agreement. Maine DOT has sought solutions to these deficiencies as far back as 1994. In a 2002 comprehensive traffic study of the Route 27 corridor, access and safety reviews were undertaken. The problems identified include no transition between highway-oriented land uses and uses surrounding the common area, the presence of cross-street pedestrian traffic between the town hall parking and Boothbay Common, particularly during farmers' market days, continue to be a problem. Access management issues with driveways located on a curve where there are moderate speeds make sighting and entering and exiting Route 27 more demanding. The town center improvement concepts developed during this study were extensive, with both on-street bicycling opportunities and off-street facilities for pedestrians, parking, and driveway access. It was evident then that the Route 27 corridor improvements need the cooperation of the affected landowners, Department of Transportation, and the town. In 2002, as this plan shows, Route 27 was to be realigned and a roundabout placed to surround the monument at the Corey Lane, Back River Road, and Route 27 intersection. It also required the realignment of Back River Road, but that affected a corner property. Nothing became of the proposed intersection alternative. The 2002 concept was revisited in 2011. The roundabout option was discarded because it involved taking property due to the realignment of Back River Road at Corey Lane. There was a strong public sentiment that the roundabout would have a negative effect on the monument. Without the cooperation of the town and local landowners, development of an acceptable solution to the Corey Lane, Back River Road, Route 27 intersections seemed to reach an impasse. Let's recap some of the more obvious traffic-related concerns. The cross-street pedestrian access between the town hall and the Boothbay Common persists, particularly during farmers' market days. Pedestrian and bicycle accommodation along the corridor does not exist, apart from a sidewalk project proposed to the south of the common. At the Back River Road, Corey Lane, Route 27 intersection, the seasonal congestion continues to be a problem, with long queues heading east and north on Route 27 in the afternoon. Access issues related to intersection sight distance near Chapel Street are compounded by the moderate speeds through the town center. And again, there is no transition between the highway-oriented uses and the surrounding common. The existence of too closely spaced stop control intersections and impedance from the Route 27 northbound traffic in the afternoon create very long queues on Quarry Lane. The close spacing of intersections and the curved approaches of Route 27 compound this delay. Use of this intersection on a curve is more time-consuming for drivers to judge speeds and find gaps. The Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens proposes an expansion that would access Route 27 from the west along Quarry Lane, creating further congestion at this intersection. As indicated, traffic doubles seasonally. Our analysis of a typical summer weekday, August 2015, indicated that the eastbound Quarry Lane to northbound Route 27 traffic experiences a poor level of service. Level of service F is the poorest with long queues, where level of service A is excellent with roughly less than 10 seconds of delay per vehicle. More recent discussions of the intersection problem led to the suggestion by Maine DOT to set a new alignment for Quarry Lane, one that removed the triangle intersection entirely. This is where I came in. The DOT suggested that I become involved to investigate a new alignment and determine the best type of traffic control for a new intersection opposite Common Drive. The alignment shown here eliminates the triangle intersection, making it into a T-type stop control. A realigned Quarry Lane is feasible and removes the conflicts at Back River Road. The new alignment is feasible and the right-of-way is available along the alignment shown in red. The question I've been asked to answer is, what type of intersection control is best suited to the needs of traffic and the town center? The choice of intersection is at a preliminary stage, where alternatives are being generated, evaluated, and compared. The criteria used to determine the preferred type of intersection are quantitative and qualitative. They include the desire for optimal safety for all users considered, implying lower speeds without sacrificing capacity. Adequate intersection capacity for up to 20 years, with a target level of service of D or better, again on a scale from A to E, A being roughly 10 seconds of delay per vehicle, and F being over 1 minute of delay per vehicle. Looking to develop an intersection that's pedestrian friendly, provides landscape linkage from the common to the town hall, has a minimal footprint impact to the park, and is bicycle friendly, and provides short crossings and path continuity, and one that also accommodates goods movement on Route 27. Next, we look to confirm the future traffic, examining the various generators. We have expected future traffic growth on Route 27, which is comprised of background growth on the peninsula, including Boothbay Center. We are aware that Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens has expansion plans that over 20 years will develop twice the current traffic flow that exists at closing times at present. And this would be over all seasons. Bicycles and pedestrians, with pedestrian crossings from the town hall, would be expected to increase, and the combined effect of all of these generators would result in an additional 40% traffic over the 20-year period, which equates to about 1.7% per year. Looking to the different alternatives that could be developed, this diagram shows a combined illustration of an always stop control or a traffic signal control. Both have the same footprint. The main difference is the use of the traffic signal control to make the intersection operate more efficiently. as compared to stop control. With the traffic signal, there would be no speed control through the intersection on Route 27. Both the stop control and the traffic signal control impact the town area by removing approximately 10 spaces of parking. Pedestrian crossings are long and uninterrupted with any medians for refuge. Pedestrians would have to look in more than one direction for oncoming traffic, even with the stop control. The approaches would be widened to provide additional pavement for north and south lanes. Moving to the third alternative, the roundabout involves a single lane configuration. Pedestrian crossings are short and interrupted with medians for a refuge. Pedestrians only have to look in one direction for oncoming cars that approach at low speed. Speeds through the intersection would be geometrically slowed to less than 25 miles per hour. The approaches would be narrower than a traffic signal controlled intersection. We conducted an overall comparison of alternatives with primary considerations of traffic capacity, which is level of service, delay per vehicle, and safety, which relates to the development or generation of injuries. Secondary considerations include pavement area, intersection footprint, construction costs, speeds expected on Route 27, which can relate to safety, municipal parking, pedestrians, and bicycles. We scaled and compared the various options for these criteria, determining which option best meets or as poorly meets the objective or the criteria. And as can be seen, in terms of traffic capacity, the roundabout is superior. In terms of safety and injury reduction, the roundabout and the stop control are very similar, very close. The roundabout reduces speeds, and so does the stop control. The signal does not. In pavement area intersection footprint, both the stop control and the signals have additional lanes that impact the space requirements. Construction cost, the stop control is the least costly, and the signal and the roundabout are comparable, but all of them are within a very close range. Speeds on Route 27 would be mitigated with stop control and roundabouts, but not with signals. Municipal parking would be impacted with either the traffic signal or stop control. Pedestrians are best served with the roundabout, and bicycles are served with both the roundabout or the stop control. When it comes to fatal and injury type collisions and safety, the roundabout is superior to the other two options. Maine DOT's recent statistics are proof of this. The traffic signal has the highest expected rate of injury crashes per year, but in terms of traffic capacity and level of service, the always stop does not satisfy the project requirements or meet traffic demands for the 20-year horizon. Drivers would experience very higher incremental delays as compared to the roundabout. The always stop currently does not work and is not expected to work in the future. For this reason, the always stop has been rejected as an alternative at the new intersection. While the level of service is comparable to the roundabout at a proposed traffic signal, it does not compare in terms of safety, which is a quantifiable, important measure. Additionally, the traffic signal is not warranted, and the DOT would be reluctant to install a signal unless it meets warrants. In terms of overall comparison, the roundabout is superior when it comes to safety over the traffic signal and stop control. The roundabout meets the intersection goal and is the recommended control for the new intersection. Taking a closer look at the roundabout alternative, there would be sidewalks placed on the west side in front of the town hall, as this illustration shows. These sidewalks are intended to connect with the sidewalk project currently being planned external to the Boothbay Common. What the roundabout provides as a preferred solution is a transition between highway-oriented operations and operations desirable in the common area. It harmonizes land use and transportation and reduces pressure on the corridor from traffic, especially through town. A roundabout promotes the alternative modes of bike and walk, and actually becomes a place-making feature, not just a traffic control device. This solution requires proactive multi-agency, multi-party cooperation. Again, my name is Mark Lenters. I'm with GHD. I'll be available on March 9th, 2016, meeting at the Boothbay Region YMCA, where I'll present these findings and answer questions. Thank you for listening.